Good day everyone, I'm Sandra D'Italiano from B3C and now let's answer activity number 6. First is what are the major keys? A major key uses a major scale which is one of the most commonly used musical scales in the Western music. It is part of the diatonic scale. It's made up of 7 notes like many musical scales with the 8 copying the first at twice the frequency. Hence the expression higher octave of the same note. Next is what is the importance of scale in creating major keys. For me, keys and scales are pretty much the same thing. That's why the scale is important in creating major keys. They are terms to describe a matrix of tone or pitches, the up and down height of a tone, or its frequency. If you know anything about sound waves, the scale is merely a tonal contents of the key laid out in a down to up or up to down pattern. Piano players learn scale for 2 reasons. First is to be able to find notes in any particular key in a hurry and to become tonally familiar with the key outlined by the scale. Scale unlocks all the information about each individual key on the piano. Lastly, scales are important because they a straightforward way to build finger coordination. Yes, of course, you can build finger coordination through playing songs. But since the scale pattern is pretty easy to get going, it doesn't require as much work as learning a whole new song. Number 3 is why major keys has the order pattern to construct a scale. Is there any important matter? Major keys have the order pattern to construct a scale because the major scale, one of the most important building blocks of tonal music, consists of 7 distinct pitch classes called scale degrees arranged in the specific pattern. It begins and ends with the most important pitch, the one key note or tonic by which we name the scale. Every major scale follows the same pattern and it's having a specific pattern that gives the major scale its unique sound, and we can use labels to identify each scale degree with respect to a given key note. Next is give at least 3 importance of using whole step and half step in music notation. One of the advantage of using whole and half steps is that they provide you a better understanding of how melodies are built, because most of melodies in music move in stepwise motion a lot of the time. Each note is a half or a whole step away from the one before it. In addition to that, there are numerous melodic leaps. Every other pitch distance, on the other hand, can be expressed as a number of half steps. Another thing we may learn is a few basic ways for learning any minor scale using the diverse patterns in whole step and half step music. It also gives us a glimpse into how the chords in that keyword, as well as a firm foundation for comprehending all of the intervals in music. Lastly, we can learn is a few simple techniques to use the varied patterns in a whole step and half step music to learn any minor scale. It also provides us with a window into how the chords in that key operate, as well as a solid foundation for understanding all of the intervals found in music.